Let's hustle.
Yeah, let's do this. Choo, choo. We got things to do. Very busy. Kind of Nerdy Girls. It's the Kind of Nerdy Girls podcast. Woo, choo, choo, pow, pow, ping, ping, poo. And today, joining us, our gaming enthusiast, who has a 5:30 card out. Enthusiast. Did I not say that right?
I like it.
It's just that you just said enthusiast. You always just call her Gamer Katie, so you put another word in there.
We're stepping up. We're stepping up our game.
Finally, some respect.
Welcome to the show, gaming enthusiast, gaming guru, Katie.
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks to be here, KJ.
It's great to see you, Katie.
Great to be here.
Papa. And wearing her Captain America shirt, it's producer Jonna.
Hey guys, glad to be here. Thanks for the invite.
And in the producer studio, joining us to make sure that dudes are represented, because we are all about representation here, producer Patches.
Well, hey, ladies, it's been a while.
I miss you.
Well, as we're speaking, we are approaching the birthday of gaming guru Katie.
Yay!
The release date of Hamilton. I mean, do you want to watch Hamilton? Oh, you know what? I can't do it the next weekend. That's PopCon weekend, guys. Well, maybe I can. Maybe I can.
What's more important, me or PopCon?
Well,
Don't say PopCon.
She's gonna say PopCon. I'm telling you. Don't make her choose.
No. It's gonna be you. Thank you. It's gonna be you, because I can still move my panels around for PopCon. So PopCon is going virtual. It's July 10th through the 12th. It's going to be great. I'm hosting a lock and key panel, which is going to be super fun. A couple of guests. So Jesse Cabacho, who we had on the show, is going to be joining us. And then Halia Jones, whose episode will be, it'll be out by the time this one is out. It's going to be the episode before this one. We're in the future right now. But in the past, the Halia Jones episode will already be out. So they're going to join us for PopCon. Some of the Ruby characters are joining us, Patches. We've worked with them many different cons, and they are wonderful. And possibly a couple of other people who we've had on the Kind of Nerdy Girls recently will be joining us for PopCon. Contracts aren't signed yet, so I can't say for sure.
I'm going to tell you what, sometime when I get on the Kind of Nerdy page, because the notifications pop up on my Twitter, and it really bothers me, so I have to get rid of them.
You can shut
No,
that
I do.
off.
I can't, I know, but it seems like
What
a lot
if it's something important?
Right. So sometimes I just am nosy, and I go through, the DMs that we have. I'm like, ooh, who's KJ talking to?
I've got a bunch of Stargirl actors that want to be on our show, so I'm working on that. But I mean, there's nothing in there that's of interest. I mean, I'm not.
I know, but sometimes I just want to be nosy. I'm like, ooh, I wonder what's going on. Who is she talking to? Why is she talking to them? What are they talking about? I'm just really nosy, and I just wanted you to know that sometimes I read those messages.
That's totally fine. If you would do me a solid, and when you get into the Kind of Nerdy Girls Twitter, maybe, tweet some things instead of just creeping, that would be great.
Oh, I creep.
I know you do. We're just full of creepers here.
We are some creep.
Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is the Marvel announcement. So we know we have this DC virtual con that's happening in August, and it's the same weekend that Lucifer is coming out, August 21st. And they've got all their big stars, like all the DC movie stars, the DC TV shows are going to be doing big announcements. They got this whole thing going on. So today I see breaking news.
And of course, Marvel has to do something too.
Well, it says Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Here's the headline, guys. Disney Plus announces Comic-Con at-home panels, including Marvel. Okay?
Chris Evans going to be there?
Isn't it
online?
That's a question that you would ask, right? As of right now, the only thing that we know that's going to be happening at the Disney Plus Comic-Con at home is they will be presenting, and there's nothing wrong with this, the Phineas and Ferb movie, Candace Against the Universe, which is fantastic, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, I love Phineas and Ferb.
Super excited. Phineas and Ferb is a great one. I appreciate that I had a niece that wanted to watch that and not some of the other garbage.
Wow.
Marvel.
Wow.
Okay.
There's a lot of kids' TV shows that you don't want to watch as an adult? Phineas and Ferb.
Well, kids' TV shows are like trash right now, so I completely understand.
Yeah, none of them live up to Phineas and Ferb. So
Yeah.
I think ever will.
next announcement is something called Marvel 616 or Marvel 616. Ever heard of that?
No.
Marvel's 616 616 explores how Marvel's rich legacy of stories, characters, and creators exists
Wait.
in the world
One more
outside
time?
your window.
One more time? I didn't catch that. What is it?
Marvel 616 616.
One more time?
Marvel 616 616. So it sounds like it's just a bunch of like documentary stuff. I don't know why it's 616 or 616 or 616.
Maybe there's 6-minute documentaries.
I have no idea. And then blast off with Disney Plus's The Right Stuff, which is a National Geographic show
Interesting.
from Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, I love him. He just wants to save the planet so much, and I just love him so much for that.
I thought
Couldn't
it was
even
like the old
save
space
himself.
movie.
That is, guys, that is the end of the Disney Plus Comic-Con at Home announcement.
I won't be watching. Sorry.
Yeah. That sounds a
Only
bit
Phineas and
underwhelming.
Ferb is worth watching. If you're not
When
going to
is
have
it?
Chris Evans or Robert Downey Jr., I don't care.
When is
So this is
I'm
going to
busy.
be
I'm busy.
So busy.
the thing that we shouldn't complain about, like if we want to count our blessings here, is that this is during San Diego Comic-Con. So this is their representation at San Diego
God, they're
Comic-Con,
losing
which is
so much money this year.
Yeah.
right.
Oh my
And
God.
But I mean, they have Falcon the Winter Soldier coming to Disney Plus. WandaVision.
When is that coming out?
Well, that's the thing. Like, are they so?
I've just been waiting for like years.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the question here is: are they announcing this? Like I said, not to take away from any of that, but it's just not as exciting as Chris Evans is going to be there, and they're going to release new footage from Falcon and Winter Soldier, and like the stuff you expect when you hear Disney Plus has a Marvel announcement. So I'm wondering if they aren't like gonna go the DC route and do their own con at some point. So there's like throwing a few Disney Plus things San Diego Comic Con's way and then gonna do their own thing later. I mean, at this point, I feel like they better.
I think
John,
they're just trying to do it. No, I just feel like right now, okay, so like, is this virtual thing free or is this going to cost money?
ooh, I don't
The
know.
real questions.
I don't know how the San Diego. I bet the San Diego one's going to cost money because, like the PopCon one, it's only $7, but it's for the whole weekend. I don't think any of the other cons I've seen do virtual is they are actually doing meet and greets. So it's a Zoom meet and greet. You
That's
get
awesome.
3 minutes with the person. 3 minutes is a really long time, isn't it? Can you imagine?
As opposed to like a meet and greet where you're in there, you're like, hey, bye.
Yep, they use 10 seconds. Right?
The photo op that's 5 to 8 seconds. Like you get 3 minutes.
Yeah.
That's mostly walking.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So think about when you met John Wesley Shipp at PopCon last year. You're at his table, right?
Yeah.
And you were talking to him what felt like forever. That was like maybe 60 seconds. We're talking 3 minutes. So that's like triple the time of what you did.
Honestly, it stressed me a little bit because I was thinking if I got into a Zoom room with someone that I wanted to meet and I had 3 minutes with them, I might feel like this is an eternity and I'm just gonna hang up early.
Bye.
Whatever. We're going to sit and stare at each other for 3 minutes. I don't care.
I paid for all 3 minutes. You just sit there and you stare at me.
You better watch me drink my Coke.
Don't you be calling connectivity issues.
Okay, the real thing is, do you get to record these sessions?
Yes.
So you can yes. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, so they're recording it and then you get a link to share it. So like PopCon.
PopCon.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
A+ for PopCon, yes.
Yeah, and so then you can share your like 3 minutes with a star. And
3 minutes of you doing this.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, is that really
You're
you?
so pretty.
Oh my
God, can I pet you? I'm petting you. I'm petting you through Zoom.
Well, this one is definitely going on YouTube because you need to see Katie close up. Wow. If you could have if you could have 3 minutes of Zoom time right now with anybody, who would it be?
Why are you asking me that question? Because we all know who it is.
I don't know, Jonna. Who's your
Silly
favorite
question.
Chris this week?
Ooh.
How dare you?
Ooh.
Wow. I'm not going to tweet on the Kind of Nerdy Girls Twitter now.
Ooh.
Is it still Chris Evans?
It will always be Chris Evans. I don't know what you're talking about.
For now.
We're going to hold you to that.
It's battle for the second place, Chris.
Did you hear that, Christopher Maloney? You are toast.
Why do you guys keep bringing up Christopher Maloney, okay? Like I told you last podcast, that man is married with children. This man is not married with children.
That man is a pillow.
I have more of a shot with single Chris Evans than I do with married Chris Maloney.
For those of you listening at home, Jonna was holding up her Chris Evans pillow that we got her for Christmas, which is literally a pillow of just Christmas. So that's the thing.
Speaking of Christmas.
Yeah, hang on. Choo, choo. Wah, 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 wah. It's time for the Chris Evans update. Wah, 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 wah. Thank you, Jonna. So I don't have any news on Chris Evans, but we do need to get planning because when do we want to do the 12 days of Christmas?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, are we going to start on July? Well, today's July 1st while we're recording. So are we starting today or are we going to do like start on the 12th and then go to like the 24th and like be like on Christmas, like the 25th?
Or do
like how ABC Family used to do the 25 days of Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Or like the 12 days of Christmas.
And every other holiday, like the 30 days of Halloween or whatever.
Shut up. It's 31 days of Halloween. Thank you.
Hey,
13 days of Halloween on ABC Family, but it's freeform now.
As long as not another teen movie's got to be in the mix, right?
Okay.
It's got to be.
So what are we doing?
Hang on. Let's figure out a date.
My notebook.
Wait, thank you, Jonna.
Where's my notebook?
So I have an idea.
Hang on just a second, Patches. Hang on.
My notebook.
Get your notebooks. Jonna, I have 18 of Patch's notebooks sitting right here on my desk if you were over here.
Hang on.
So I think we need to plan a date, and then we need to figure out what that means. Are we watching 12 Chris Evans things? Is there something Chris Evans related that we're doing?
That
we're doing something Chris Evans.
All 12 Chris Evans? Is it all 12 days of Chris Evans?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All the others don't match up.
Yeah.
Right. So
Chris compares.
I would suggest you start on July 12th and go for 12 movies, and then on the 25th you cap it off with Avengers Endgame, where he's finally worthy of the hammer.
Ah, yes.
That's my thought.
Yeah.
So we gotta have like movies planned out, though.
Yeah. Well,
not another teen movie's got to be in there.
Okay. And I want.
Hey, him in a whipped cream bikini. That's all I'm saying.
Why are you the one saying that?
Because I think it's hilarious. It's hilarious because of how socially awkward he is in real life. I think that's hilarious.
All right.
What's that movie where he's like literally in his boxers like the whole movie? That I always see gifs of.
I don't know.
God, what is that movie? I can't think of the name. I've never seen it. Chris Evans half naked for a whole movie, and I've never seen it.
There was Katie. Can you go into the Kind of Nerdy Network and see people were suggesting Chris Evans movies in the Kind of Nerdy Network?
Hey, where was I?
Huh?
I said, where was I?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I think that on our Kind of Nerdy Twitter page, we should just like post different Chris Evans like interviews and pictures and stuff.
So Jonna, I'm going to put you in charge of that. You're in charge of the 12 days of Christmas on Twitter. Okay. And you handle that. Okay, here we go. There's a couple of them. Let's see. Cellular? Does anybody know?
I watched that. It's like an action-y type movie. Like it's like when cell phones like first came out.
Okay.
Kind of like in the 90s, and
that might be kind of fun to watch now.
it's a trip to watch because it's like the big ass like flip at the bottom, and like this
the
lady,
Motorola phones.
yeah, and, like this lady gets kidnapped or something, and like he's the only person who can hear on the phone because like the transmitters or whatever, and like he's like riding around town trying to find her. Like it's nuts.
Oh dear,
It's nuts.
Yeah.
I can't find I have too many Facebook pages, you guys. Maybe it was on the KJ page.
Stop being so popular.
I'm not popular. Facebook kept making me have different pages. Oh, you have too many friends. Now you have to have a page. Oh, now we don't like to show people your page, so you need to have a group. Ugh.
And people steal your page and stuff.
Oh gosh, remember when that happened?
I do remember that.
Good old times.
I really
Good
thought
old
that was
days.
going to be the first time she ever had a nervous breakdown.
I did not sleep. Okay, here we go. I got 22
I'm about to say,
comments. What's your number? That is not a Chris Evans movie I've seen, but it got a lot of votes.
Did I see that? I think that has Anna Faris in it.
Oh, a rom-com?
Yeah. I mean, he's really great at rom-coms.
Yeah. Knives Out obviously needs to be on there.
I just watched that literally the other day. It's on
Nice.
Amazon Prime now for free.
Nice. Very nice. Push. Do you know
But
Push?
I love that movie, man. It's so good.
Oh, that's that trash movie I told you about.
With Dakota
Okay.
Fanning.
Yeah.
It's a trash
It can't all
movie.
be gold.
It was
I
a
think it's
movie that
good.
was like on daytime TV when I saw it.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
I thought it was really good.
The Losers. Have you guys seen The Losers? That's the one.
Yes,
with
you made me watch it.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and yeah, that's a good
Idris
one.
Elba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Snowpiercer.
Yes.
Gotta watch Snowpiercer. There were a lot of votes for, obviously, for Captain America, but then What's Your Number is like getting lots of votes. Oh, Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Because he's the evil ex. Yep.
Yeah, but-
Okay, but he's not.
Yeah, but
Not in that for a
that's
really
a
long
cameo.
time. Yeah, it's more of a cameo. It's not like an actual Chris Evans movie.
You guys, we got 12 days.
Okay, well, he's got movies that he actually like starred. He even directed and starred in a movie.
And we've got Gifted.
Oh my
That's
god,
great.
that movie was so good.
Oh,
Oh my god, it was so good. Oh, I
what
loved it.
is the movie he directed and starred in, the like romantic comedy that was a little dark?
It's called, I think it's. Are you talking about the one that's on Netflix? It's called Before We Go.
Yes, Before We Go.
Yes.
That was a really good one. That one should be on there. Okay.
You're worried about movies. He has 4 movies alone that are the Avengers plus 3 Captain America movies. So you got 7 taken up right there.
Plus 2 Fantastic Four.
And there's 9
Fantastic
movies.
Four. Pass.
You know what? We went back and watched Fantastic Four, and it's actually kind of fun to watch him as Johnny Storm now that he's been Captain America. Like when they first said that Johnny Storm was going to be Captain America, I was not on board. And now it's just so funny because it is so different. It's such a different take. So
are we doing the Fantastic Four movies?
well, I think we got to put these out to a vote, right? And do you think
I mean, we have to.
Well,
People
yes.
just do what we tell them to do.
No, they don't,
Wow.
Jonna.
Manipulative.
Donna, if people did what we told them to, we would have way more people listening to the show.
Are you sure?
I am positive.
Are we like that great?
No, I tell them to listen and they don't, is what I'm saying. I tell people to listen to our show all the time, Jonna, and they don't. So there's no way they do what they're told.
I feel that.
All
I
right.
get it.
Well,
All right, so I think Captain America, at the minimum, the Captain America movies.
First Avenger at
And-
least.
Yep. And then
Civil War wasn't that
In-Game.
and
What'd you say?
Winter Soldier has to be on.
Yeah.
Yes, Winter Soldier,
Yes.
100%.
Yeah. That's happening.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, seriously, let's put this out to the Kinda Nerdy Network. If you are not in the Kinda Nerdy Network, it's free to join, and it's on Facebook. And you just type in Kinda Nerdy Network, and boom, there we are. And you'll be welcome to join us, and you can have a vote. So are we going to be able to watch movies? And should I put? Here's the more
I just
important.
want you guys to know that I already have 11 movies written down.
Okay.
Are any of
Damn.
them good?
Well, no, actually, wait. Hang on.
Math is not our strong suit.
It's not. If we're doing all the Fantastic Four movies, I think it'll be 13.
There's 2.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we only do one Fantastic Four movie, it's 12. But if we do both of them, it's 13.
What if we do
a bonus? What other
day?
Marvel movies do you have?
I have Captain America, First Avenger, then I have Winter Soldier.
Yep.
And there's Endgame. And then...
Are we really not going to include Civil War?
I didn't really like Civil War.
Well, no, you're not supposed to like it. It's uncomfortable.
I mean, I can put Civil War on there. It's just saying.
It's a.
I mean, it's basically an Avengers movie without Thor and Hulk.
Yeah.
So 2/3 of the Avengers.
So I'll put Civil War on here. But if I put Civil War on here, that makes 12.
Okay, but we want people to vote, right? So we should have more than that.
It's a facade. You can vote, but does it matter?
What does it matter? How about we just have everyone watch a different Chris Evans movie every day?
Of these 12 movies, which 12 would you pick to be part of our 12 Days of Christmas?
Right. Out of these 13 movies, which 12 would you pick?
You decide.
Maybe you poll it and you go from worst to highest score.
Okay.
Worst to first.
Oh, they can help us put them in order.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. And also, guys, the more important question here is, do I put up the Christmas tree?
Yes.
Okay. Are you guys going to make ornaments for it?
I will make some ornaments with Chris Evans' face on it if I have to.
That I can put.
To keep them.
So what if I put up the smaller tree?
In my creepy stalker Chris Evans room? Yes, definitely.
Put up the smaller tree, and do we add one every day? No, because then there's only one in the beginning, and it only looks nice for one day. I need at least 12 to start with, and then one to add every day. I'm going to need 24 Chris Evans decorations.
Oh, Christmas tree.
Now they can be homemade. They can be homemade. They can come from the party store. Like,
Patches is not on board.
I'm not even looking at Patches. Just don't look him in the eye, Jonna. Okay, because you know.
But he's literally me. Like, he's just like, nope, sorry.
There is a Christmas tree going up in our house. And
I love it.
Right next to Captain America.
Yes. I love it.
I'll take
Can I come to your house just to see the Christmas tree?
Well, yes, I'm going to need you to come to my house with at least 12 Chris Evans ornaments.
You'll need to provide some snacks, perhaps some Rice Krispies.
Okay. Yes. Okay. We're going to have to plan the menu.
Katie, you broke Jonna again.
Man.
And will you please bring a bucket of extra crispy
chicken?
Perhaps some bacon that used to be named Crispy Bacon.
Oh, man.
Perhaps some decorations, maybe some chrysanthemums. I don't think I have any more.
All right, so we're gonna get to planning. Katie has a heart out in 10 minutes, so ching ching, pow pow, bing bing. It's time for Katie's gaming update.
That's me.
That's you.
That's
me.
Yeah, what's going on?
Katie.
What's going
I played
on?
a new game.
You're playing a new game. Let's hear about
Played a
it.
new game. It's called Call of Cthulhu.
Call of what?
Cthulhu. You know, the Lovecraftian monster.
Of course.
Yep.
Yeah, totally.
Yep.
Actually, I kind of do know what that is. This guy, I had to do this project with this guy in college, and he was like super into that.
Yep.
For real? I've never heard of this. What kind of Katie?
Lovecraftian mythology.
Could you describe the monster?
He's hard to describe because that's how he's written. But it's supposed to be like an ancient being that is absolutely gigantic and kind of sort of has a tentacle face, I guess. But basically, he's like far older and far stronger than anything in humanity, and brings about the end of the world.
Okay, all right, big bad.
Rude.
Gotcha.
Yep. So the game is kind of like a detective mystery at first.
Ooh.
Like you're looking into this case. This guy asked where like his daughter and her family died in a fire or whatever, but like it's all spooky and sketch. So he goes to like this tiny podunk little town, and then it starts to get all Lovecraftian. So like, you know, culty and you know, rituals and things like that. It's pretty good. I liked it. There's 4 endings. I got 2 of them in 2 days of playthrough.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was thinking about
takes.
How
long does it take?
Yeah, like how long does it take to?
It depends. So if you're like me and you want to collect everything and kind of like look into the lore and take your time, it took me about 2 days to get to the ending, and that's playing 6 or 7 hours a day. If you want to fly through it, you could probably finish it shorter.
That's a whole work day.
Yeah, I know. And it was work. But it was worth it.
It was work.
So I was thinking about this, Katie, in my quest to be a gamer. You and Brian Daniels from Dragon Blogger both suggested the Lego games for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I need more substance. Like I want stories.
Oh, you want stories? Then you're going to have to commit hours. Like that's the way it is.
Well, I mean, like I take forever reading books, but I still finish them. Can I take a while playing a game?
There's different kinds. So there's RPGs. Those are role-playing games.
Yep.
That you can kind of make whatever character you want to be. So like a Skyrim or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Where each time you play, you can play a different story because you're playing as a different character.
Uh-huh.
So you can kind of do whatever. You can join different groups each time. You can, you know, vary your story by that kind of stuff. And then there's other kinds of things that like, it's considered technically a role-playing game, but you're not like changing the character too much.
Okay.
Those you can invest hours and hours into the story without really changing the character.
I think I would prefer that. I think I just want to be a character in a story. Now,
I just love that KJ is so committed to this.
Thank you, Jonna. Thank you.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Now, what about Overwatch? Is that something I can play?
Overwatch is a run and gun, so no.
Okay. Well, I don't mind run and gun. As I shoot them up.
Aim. Yes.
Okay.
But it is very quick, and you're playing online with other people who have played that game before.
Oh, and they hate me.
Their goal is to kill you.
Oh, well, that's going to be easy, so they like me.
So if you like to spend a lot of the game on the death screen, then yes, you can do that.
That sounds like probably my kind of
like a beginner's level,
right?
Like you should have like a beginner's game room.
Overwatch doesn't necessarily have story.
So here's what I'll do. On my Twitch channel, I'll invite everyone who sucks at Overwatch to join me. And we won't let anybody who's good in. My Twitch channel will just be everyone who sucks.
How are you going to vet them?
As soon as they're good, I kick them out. If they have any...
As soon as they kill someone before me, they gotta go.
Wait a second. You just shot something, you're out of here. That's not what we're trying to do.
You shot a can on the ground later.
So your game is going to be wandering around trying to shoot each other?
Yes.
Aiming and missing? Great. It'll be a good time.
All right. So what's a simple story game that I could start with? Because I don't want to do the Lego games. I have
Depends on what kind of story you want. Do you want mystery? Do you want, action? Do you want scary? Do you want, not necessarily comedy, but
probably not scary.
I don't want scary. You know what I like? I like Doctor Who.
You know me.
Is there a Doctor Who game?
Yeah,
I'm sure there is. But I don't know of it.
Okay. Patches, is there a Doctor Who game?
Yeah, a Lego Doctor Who game is the only one I know of.
Lego? Okay. Well, maybe I'll play Lego Doctor Who. All right. Well, that's a work in progress. So that's where I'm at in my life in gaming. But I did narrow it down to, I think I want stories so that it keeps me interested in coming back and learning more. And
those are the games that I like to play.
See, sometimes we agree.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes.
Is there anything else we should know about the gaming world? And, is this game that you played with the scary ancient tentacle breathing monster good?
It's an eldritch horror, but go on.
Tentacle breathing monster.
Yeah.
All right.
Was it good?
It was really good. I liked it. I was reading reviews of it after I played it, and it seems like the chief complaint was like it wasn't actiony. It was more story based, but it was pretty good. I liked it the way it was.
Right on. Thanks,
Right
Katie.
on. Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope.
No. Okay. All right. Jonna, are you weeping about anything right now? What's got Jonna weeping?
I just love that you had the crying in there. I'm not really crying about anything. I started watching a new show.
Oh, okay.
I started watching iZombie.
Oh, that's right. You're not watching Buffy. Will you please get back to Buffy?
No, I'm very busy.
Patches has watched iZombie. Do you recommend that she keep watching that or go back to Buffy?
I'm already invested. I'm like 2 seasons in. I'm like super invested already.
Yeah, iZombie moves a little faster than Buffy when you're watching it. So I totally support Jonna. I mean, you know how much I
Get
love
out
Buffy.
of my
I totally
house.
support Jonna.
Wow.
I totally support her in her iZombie quest.
Thank you.
All right. And then Buffy? Or Angel. Can you go to Angel?
Maybe?
Yeah, go to Angel. You'll
Go
love
to
it. Angel moves fast.
Yes. Yeah, come on.
Guys, there's just so much TV that I have to watch. Stressful.
You're going to be done with iZombie in any time. And you know what's lingering over us is the lull that is coming because of this time that no one's been able to produce anything. It's not affecting us now because there's stuff coming out that was made before, but there is going to be a time where we're going to be in the COVID entertainment dumps. Hi, Murphy.
He got a haircut.
Oh,
He
he's
is
so handsome.
We welcome all.
I might watch the last season of Arrow though, because I haven't watched that yet.
Okay. Oh, and you know what I'm watching is, and I referenced it earlier. I'm glad I'm watching it since we're going to have some stars on. Is Stargirl, which is really good. I actually stopped because I liked it so much that I wanted Patches to watch it with me, but we are in the middle of Clone Wars, so again, like so much to watch, John, only so much time. So I'm probably going to go back to Stargirl. Stargirl, yeah, Clone Wars.
Clone Wars, yeah.
Yeah, Star Wars, the Clone Wars.
It's Star Wars.
Stargirl, the Clone Wars.
Stargirl, the Clone Wars. Now, Star Wars, the Clone Wars is an animated series. It's a 3D animation.
You know, a cartoon.
Really
you guys
good.
know what I watched last night that kind of had me almost crying? I watched Moana for the first time last night.
I have not seen that.
Good.
It's really good.
We
So
are
good.
so random. So anyway,
I know. Sorry.
Stargirl.
Squirrel.
I'm watching Stargirl, and within the first few minutes, I'm like, wait a second, that's Luke Wilson. What's Luke Wilson doing in a CW show? And then, wait a second.
Getting paid, bro. What do you think he's doing there?
That is Joel McHale. What is Joel McHale?
Hey, community. Hey.
Bill McHale has his own comedy show.
So it's really, I know, I was so excited, and that Amy Smart is in it too. It's got a really great cast, and obviously.
Oh, Amy Smart's in it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, hell.
The first episode, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I know all of these people, and the story is actually really kind of cool. So.
What's it about? Give me a synopsis of what it's about.
Okay, so it's a teenage girl who
teen angst, love it.
Yes, so you'll like it. So it's a teen girl. She's got lots of angst because her mother has moved on. She doesn't know who her dad is. Now she has this new dad, and they've moved, stepdad, and they've moved back to the small town where her mom and new stepdad grew up. And so she hates it because it's small town, and she, came from a big city. And then as they're going through the move, she uncovers this box that's got all of these curious items from Luke Wilson's past. And she discovers this staff that has like powers, and she becomes Stargirl. And then
Luke Wilson's her dad?
No. He's the stepdad she doesn't like. That's made her move to the small town.
But I love Luke Wilson.
Right. Okay. But then because the staff is connected to him, I don't want to give away too much, but because the staff is connected to him, she and him have to sort of work together. Like he has to help her become Stargirl. So,
quality bonding time.
Yeah, it's like good bonding. There's teen angst. There's a really great cast. It's good origin story. It's a comic book character that we haven't heard a lot of, so it's kind of cool.
So what you're saying is Luke Wilson is the Giles to Stargirl's Buffy, right?
Yeah, if you want to put it that way. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He doesn't have any superpowers, but he understood the first person who had the staff and why, and which is the reason he's been entrusted with it. Yes. Go ahead, John.
That was my question. I was like, if he doesn't have powers, why does he have the staff?
He is holding on to it until someone's worthy. And so then there becomes the question of why is she worthy?
Oh, so she's the Chris Evans of the show. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's super fun. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to keep binging that, and we're going to get some Stargirl actors on our show, and everything's going to be great. Katie has to go. What are you doing? What do you just got to get to your game?
No, my dog has to go for a walk, and then I have to make dinner, and then I have to go to bed because I work the early shift tomorrow.
Wait, don't you always work the early shift?
All this week I've been doing the 5 o'clock, so normal.
Oh, okay.
Ouch.
All right. Yeah, Katie is a TV producer. She's out there doing
so important.
Hey, bye, Murphy.
By the way, Katie, I will be sending you a press release on PopCon at home. If you would mind doing a story about it, that would be great.
I will pass that along.
Thank you so much. All right. Bye, guys. Thanks so much for
Murphy.
listening. Bye. Let's see. All of the stuff you need to know. Please subscribe, like us, do all of that stuff on Apple. Give us a nice review if you don't mind. That helps other people find us. We're on Apple, Spotify, Kinda Nerdy Network on Facebook, at Kinda Nerdy Girls on Twitter and Instagram. And we don't want to just talk to each other. We want to talk to you. So if you have, things you were yelling at us during the podcast, like, you dummies, that's incorrect, or no, you shouldn't have that Chris Evans movie on the 12th.
Obviously this
Christmas. Yeah, like, please reach out, yell at us, say nice things. I don't care. Just let us know you're listening if you are.
Like, review, and subscribe.
Yeah, thank you. Part of Just What I Needed Network. Choo, 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 pow, pow, ping, ping, boo, 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 choo, ba, da, ba, ba.